Hey man, CormacH1011 back with another video, and today we're going to be talking about a topic I'm pretty sure everybody's interested in, the brand new Xbox Series X and the PlayStation 5. We are going to be talking about the prices of the consoles in today's video. The Xbox Series X and PlayStation 5 are going to be way cheaper than you imagined. Some people rumored it to be at $700, some people $600. It's going to be way cheaper than that, and this is confirmed in this video. The PlayStation 5 was revealed a little over a week ago from the time of recording this video. Its physical look was revealed, and also some of the games that you're going to be able to play on it were revealed. The main point of this video, the price of the two consoles, and I'm glad to tell you that I know the prices of the consoles. So you may or may not have heard, but a couple of days before I recorded this video, the PlayStation 5 price and release date was leaked on Amazon France. Here you can see from the screenshot that it's €499 and it's released on the 20th of November 2020. And you can see here, even though the console is at a slant, you can see that it is not the digital edition and it's the main one, because if you zoom in, it has a disc drive there to put its discs in. And if you look at the title, obviously no digital, so it's just the Sony PlayStation 5. Usually Sony release their PlayStations at €400 or dollars, wherever you're from. The PlayStation 4 was released for $400, so why should PlayStation release their console a whole €100 more expensive than the PlayStation 4 at the time of its release date? The PlayStation 4 was a pretty powerful console for 2013, and they released that at €400. They want us to know that their PlayStation is going to be better than any other console they've ever had before. It's going to be €500, and that is way cheaper than anybody ever imagined. Some people rumored it to be in $600, as I said at the start of the video. You may be wondering, I don't want a disc drive, I don't want to watch Blu-ray videos in 4K, I'll download all my games from the PlayStation Store. Well, if you want to do that, there's always the digital version, which is going to be €100 cheaper than the PlayStation 5. The Xbox One S, which was released in 2016, also had a digital edition, where there was no disc drive and you could download all the games from the Microsoft Store. That was €50 cheaper than the Xbox One S. The Xbox One S was only €300 on release date, so the Xbox One S digital was $250. If they went a whole €100 cheaper, the console would be €200, everyone would be getting it. Imagine a €200 brand new console. Believe it or not, that may be the case for the brand new Xbox Lockhart coming out, but we'll get into that later on in the video. So the Xbox One S digital was €50 cheaper than the Xbox One S, but that's not going to be the case for the PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 5 digital. So if the PlayStation 5 digital was only €50 cheaper, everyone would just save up the extra €50 and go for the PlayStation 5 with the disc drive. So that's why I think they're going to price the PlayStation 5 digital at €400. That gives it a whole €100 to miss out on the disc drive, the 4K Blu-ray, and downloading all the games. You'll have to download them on the digital, you're not able to get them as there's no disc drive. So that's my conclusion. I'm thinking that the PlayStation 5 will come out at €500, unless PlayStation paid Amazon to hype us up with the €500 leak, which is very unlikely. It's going to be €500, and the PlayStation 5 digital is going to come out at €400. Would never be €50 cheaper, everyone would just go for the PlayStation 5, spend that extra €50. It's not a huge difference. With the two Xbox One S's, it's a pretty big difference because the consoles are much cheaper than the new PlayStations. If anything changes, it only means Sony was trying to hype you up, and it definitely worked for most people. Now the Xbox, kind of interesting. A lot of people rumored it to come in around €500 and €300, and that's what I'm still sticking to. But there's been a whole load of stories that the console's going to be €400, and they all think the Series S is going to be twice as cheap at €200. As I said, the Xbox One S digital couldn't come around €200 because then Xbox would be losing money. But a lot of people have made articles and rumors saying they've seen leaks of the Xbox coming around $400 and $200. The article I put up on screen, it says, the rumored all-digital version of the next-gen Xbox Series X, codenamed Xbox Lockhart or Series S, could cost as little as $200 according to anonymous Microsoft insider. Talk of such super aggressive pricing strategy originated on the Beyond 3D forums, where a tipster named Eastman revealed that the Lockhart/Series X would be half the price of the Series X and come in a small form factor. According to Eastman, Microsoft are prepared to price the fully spec'd, all-singing, all-dancing Xbox Series X from $400, meaning that the Lockhart Series S could be bought for as little as $200. This is crazy, a $200 console. Everybody would be buying it, it would be off the shelves on the first day. $200 is way too cheap. That may sound like an astonishingly low figure, and would surely undercut the price of the PS5 all-digital edition, but console hardware is often sold at a loss in order to amass a large customer base. As with previous Xbox launches, Microsoft could quickly claw back any losses by taking a cut of software sales and Game Pass subscriptions. What they mean by that is Xbox have a Game Pass, which is a fantastic deal, and a lot of Xbox players use that Game Pass to get all the games, and Microsoft will make a lot of money off that. And basically, if more people buy the €200 console, that means more people will buy the Game Pass, and they'll make more money off the Game Pass. Still, in my opinion, I think the Xbox Series X is going to be around €500 and the Series S at €300, but we never know. It could be the 400 and 200. Because thinking about it, Microsoft can make all that money back as millions of people are subscribed to the Xbox Game Pass. Let me give an example to you. PCs and consoles are a completely different thing. The Xbox Series X has a CPU costing around €400 already. One part of the console costing €400. The whole console would have to cost around $1,000, but you see, obviously we're not going to do that on an Xbox. You want it to be cheap, and Xbox want to compete with Sony in their PlayStation. Xbox could afford to sell their consoles at 400 and 200, but in my opinion, I still think it's going to be 500 and 300. If it is the 400 and 200, however, that would be much greatly appreciated. I could probably buy both consoles if I wanted to. The Xbox Series X and PlayStation 5 are so much more powerful than last generations. The Xbox Series X has 12 teraflops, which is 3 times more powerful than the Xbox One X, which came out 3 years ago. When you compare all the specs together, I'll put them on screen for you, the Xbox seem to actually do a better job than the PlayStation because they have more numbers. But if you want to put it into basic details, Xbox will be able to cope with high graphic games more easily, but the PlayStation 5 games will load faster than the Xbox. The basic PlayStation 5 model will actually only have 825 gigabytes, but of course you can spend a little bit of extra money and get a hard drive or the model with more space. Both consoles will support 120 frames per second gaming, and that is amazing, but let me tell you already, do not get either of the brand new consoles if you play on a TV, because most TVs cap at 60 Hz, meaning that you'll only be able to get 60 frames per second. Get a monitor if you want to play in the games, or a better TV. However, monitors are cheaper than TVs. I will release a full video on why you should not buy the Xbox Series X or PlayStation 5 if you play on a TV, but that will be in an upcoming video. So I hope that gives you all the details of the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X. If you want to see more Xbox and PlayStation videos, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the bell so you'll be notified every time I upload. If you have a question, make sure to leave it in the comments because I will get back to you. Hope you enjoyed this video and I'll see you next time.